Yargity Comtech, Houston Comtech on air-to-ground UHF.
Houston Comtech, Yargity Comtech on air-to-ground 1, receiving you by 5 by.
Roger, 5 by. Let me do a keying check with you.
Roger.
Houston Comtech, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test out.
Houston Comtech, Yargity Comtech, we have 100% keying, modulation, go.
Roger, you can configure for your pass.
Roger.
This is Mission Control at 1 day, 3 hours, 56 minutes mission elapsed time. Columbia's over the Indian Ocean, coming up within range of the Yargity, Australia tracking station very shortly. Columbia is in orbit number 19.
Hello, Columbia. Houston, back with you through Yargity. How do you read?
Hello, Houston. This is CDR. How do you read?
Hello, CDR. You're weak, but readable. How's the temperature?
Henry 9 decided we've handled it bad for you. How you doing?
Columbia, is a fictional crew aboard today?
Just the Christian crew. They decided to speak up.
If you keep acting like that, we'll turn the temperature down even colder.
John's down putting on his long underwear right now.
Cripp, did y'all look at that valve under the mid-deck floor? We think it may not be pin full hot, and the automatic system might be changing it on you.
Well, it's not pin full hot. I know that, but
We're going to suggest, if you can tolerate it a little while longer, pin it full hot, and we'll track it, and if that does not work, just turn water loop 1 to on.
wait a minute. John says it looks like it's in full cold right now.
Okay.
Okay, yours just pull it, pin it over to the right?
Roger that. We think, let's just hold it there for a little while, see what that does.
Okay.
And John and Cripp, when you do that, turn the cabin temp control switch to off after that valve is pinned.
This is Mission Control. The voice that came down from Columbia at AOS on this pass was that of Dick Truly, the pilot of the backup crew that led Joe Allen, the Capcom, to ask if a fictional crew was aboard. Apparently, the crew took some taped voices of their backup crew into orbit with them and planned to play a little practical joke.
Okay, Houston, how you read now?
Columbia, this is Houston. You're still weak but readable. Go ahead.
Okay, the old backup crews sound better on the radio than they do in person.
Roger, that's often the case. And Columbia, we'll be with you for 2.5 more minutes here. Next, see you over Hawaii in about 20 minutes' time, and be interested to know how your temperature is tracking. If you can avoid going to the water loop 1, it'll help us understand our data down here a bit better.
Okay, I accidentally hit the interchanger flow to water loop 1. Accidentally, so we probably ought to reset it to some other value. What's your best guess it ought to be set to?
Go ahead, Columbia, go ahead and leave it where it is right now, and let us track it for a little while.
minutes it is that it's turned on by GPC.
Columbia, Houston, we're 30 seconds from LOS. And John, if your question was about adjustment on water loop 1, it should be sitting around 950 to 1,000.
Okay, you might look at it next time you get a chance, because I accidentally hit it when I was going for a loop 2 there for a while.
Okay, we understand, and we'll see you in 17 minutes.
This is Mission Control. Yargady has loss of signal. Columbia's ground track over Australia is too far north to be acquired through Aurora on this orbit. The next station to see Columbia will be Hawaii in 17 minutes. This pass opened with the radioed voices of the backup crew from the spacecraft Columbia. Both of the backup crew members, Joe Engel and Dick Truly, were in the control center standing next to the Capcom when that report came down. At 1 day, 4 hours, 6 minutes mission elapsed time. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Hawaii, Comtech, Houston, Comtech, air to ground 1.
Hawaii Comtech, read you loud and clear.
Roger, loud and clear. Stand by, Goldstone, Houston. Goldstone, Comtech, Houston, air to ground 1. Tula Peak, Comtech, Houston, air to ground 1.
Tula Peak.
Roger, Mila, Houston, air to ground 1.
Houston, Conrad, Mala Compact, have you loud and clear.
Raj, Bermuda, Houston. Bermuda, Comtech, Houston, air to ground 1. Okay, the sites that answered, meet me on air to ground 2. Hawaii, Houston, air to ground 2.
I read you loud and clear.
Roger, Goldstone, Houston. Tula Peak, Houston.
Copy, 5 by.
Mila, Houston.
Loud and clear, Houston.
Bermuda, Houston. Okay, stand by.
Roger. This is Bermuda Comtech. I read you loud and clear.
Okay, did you copy me on air to ground 1?
I was over in the other room. We're checking now.
Okay, I'm going to multi-access and give you a voice and keying check. This is Houston Comtech, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test out.
Hawaii at 100% keying and modulation is go on both air ground 1 and 2.
Roger.
Tula had 100% keying.
Roger, Tula. Mila. Mila, Comtech, Houston. Air to ground 2.
Houston Comtech, Mala Comtech, I had 100% keying and modulation was go on UHF only. Could I have another one on air ground 1?
Okay, stand by just a moment. Bermuda, Houston, air to ground 2.
Roger, this is Bermuda. 100% keying, go for modulation on air to ground 2. No turnaround on 1.
Roger.
We have it at this time.
Okay, Goldstone, Houston. Okay, Mila, I'm going to give you keying. Where was that? Air to ground 1 you wanted?
That's affirmative, Houston.
Roger. Houston Comtech, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test out.
100% key and modulation go at Mila.
Roger. All sites configured per your SCM. Goldstone Comtech, Houston Comtech, air to ground 2.
Houston.
Is this Goldstone?
Houston contact, mild contact, air ground 2. Did you call me?
No, that's all right. Configure per your SCM. I'm trying to get Goldstone.
Roger. Goldstone contact.
Goldstone Comtech Houston, air to ground 2.
This is Goldstone contact.
Okay, you're 5 by. Let me do a quick keying check with you.
Roger.
Houston Comtech, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test out.
Goldstone at 100% keying.
Roger, you can configure per the SCM.
Roger, thank you.
Thank you.
This is Mission Control. 1 day, 4 hours, 22 minutes elapsed time. Hawaii standing by to acquire the signal from Columbia.
Hello, Columbia. This is Houston. We're back with you for 7 minutes. How do you read?
I'm clear, Houston. Okay, and Joe, we could pull off that DFI stuff or at least get it started here if you like. Also, I wanted to inform you, VCOM's listening, we had a momentary data glitch on water quantity B in the supply that dropped it to off-scale low. That occurred at 4 hours, 15 minutes, and 30 seconds the first time, and it glitched back again at 42 seconds. Appears to be nominal now.
Okay, Cripp, we copy that, and we'd make Mr. Findell happy if you could do that test pretty soon. Also, John, we're going to be late in coming up with the pad for the RCS-4 burn a little later than maybe you'd like. You do the burn in your current attitude, however, so the pad should be pretty easy when we do get it to you.
Okay, understand. And Joe, if you guys are go, we'll go ahead and initiate this DFI stuff at this time.
Okay, please do.
Okay, when it stops, recorder main C, talk back is microphone.
Roger, we copy.
Playback reverse, talk back is gray.
Okay.
Playback forward, talk back microphones in gray.
Okay, very good.
Stop, talk back microphone.
Roger.
Okay, main feed, recorder circuit breaker cycle for greater than 2 seconds.
Roger that.
Or 2540.
Roger, we're logging it too. Okay, Cripp, thank you for that. We're running the clock. It will help you keep track of the 33 minutes. No sense in spending all your time worrying about that. We'll try to watch it for you. And we're with you for 3.5 more minutes on this pass.
Okay, down. And is the burn time 1:05:12 still?
Columbia, we're 30 seconds from LOS. And we'll see you next through Buckhorn in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
How's your cabin temp doing?
Get better. One right up, of course.
Okay.
This is Mission Control. Hawaii has loss of signal. Buckhorn will acquire Columbia in 2.5 minutes. This is Mission Control at 1 day, 4 hours, 32 minutes elapsed time. Columbia is approaching the northwest coast of the United States. We'll have a long pass over the continental United States. Columbia is now on orbit number 20.
Columbia, Houston, back with you through Buckhorn for 19 minutes, over.
Roger that, loud and clear.
You're loud and clear as well. Columbia, Houston, if now's a good time, I've got a partial pad for your RCS test sequence 4. No hurry, your option.
Stand by 1 here. Why you're having a hard time getting our attention is we've got a beautiful view of the southwest here.
Why don't you enjoy that a few more minutes, Cripp? I'm just going to give you the very bottom part of the pad, and there's no hurry.
Really, the main thing that we need out of it is the take you've already given us. All we need is the Delta V's, and we'll be in good shape.
Raj, go ahead and enjoy the view.
Out of curiosity, Houston, what are you calling the weather at White Sands and at Edward?
Wait, one. Columbia, Houston.
Go ahead.
Okay, troops. Edwards is calling for clear right now. Observation is clear, although there may be a very high thin deck there, which don't know whether you could have seen that or not. Northrop, on the other hand, has several decks, broken clouds at the moment.
There's some over there by Holland, but I think it's moving out. We can see all the way down the lava field to the base of the stage. I've got a picture of it too.
Okay, John and Cripp, we copy that. Just for planning purposes, the forecast for tomorrow is about the same at both places, although Northrop may go a bit more broken than what you're looking at today.
Okay, yeah, Edwards is clearing 120.
Good, that's our kind of IFR weather, right?
You betcha.
Okay, John, the wind's forecast for Edwards tomorrow, about 10 knots out of 240 degrees.
Sounds good.
I think that's ready-made to order.
Ready to copy the pad.
Okay, Columbia, this is an incomplete pad for the RCS test sequence 4. Down at the bottom there, it is a multi-axis burn, and you're to execute the burn in your current RCS post-burn attitude. Also at the bottom of the page, your post-burn attitude for the test 4 sequence is 246.3, 207.6, 004.7, and the end attitude time is 1 day, 6 hours, and 14 minutes. And we'll get the other data to you as it becomes available. We're with you on this pass for 7 more minutes.
Okay, it's a multi-axis burn, post-burn altitude is 246.3, 207.6, and 004.7. And the end of burn time is 6:14, and the rest of it's coming later.
That's right. Thank you. Columbia, this is Houston.
Go ahead, over.
Okay, as you go out over the Atlantic, when you get a moment, we got some added notes for Cecil B. de Crippen for the TV setup to occur at 5 hours and 45 minutes. And give a call when you're ready for that. If you want, Bob, you could put the notes in the TV setup page. Columbia, Houston with complete pad when you're ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, at the top now, the burn attitude for the solution numbers 145-327-004. The target's 144 by 144. Delta V 2.0. TGO is 04. The weight 207,416. TIG is 5 hours and 12 minutes. Delta V's minus 09er, plus a 13, and plus a 1.2. The post-burn ats and the end attitude time are the same. Over.
Roger, could you say again your Delta V's? Is that minus 0.09?
It's Delta V's are minus 0.9, plus 1.3, and plus 1.2. Over.
Okay, coming back at you. The burn attitude 145. 327-004 to target 144 by 144, 2.0, 4 seconds of burn time. 207,416, the Delta. 5 hours and 12 minutes. Delta V is minus 0.9, plus 1.3, and plus 1.2.
And Cripp, we've got 2 minutes remaining here if you want to take those TV setup notes. They're not very long.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, just 4 of them, Bob. This is for the TV-03 camera setup. The first one is ensure no overhead lights in the field of view. Second one is turn all the mid-deck floodlights to on. The third one is attach the aux light to the Velcro on MO42 Foxtrot. And the final for the Emmy Award is you need the camera focus to full near. We're 1 minute from LOS, and we'll be back in 6 minutes. Over.
Columbia, Houston, John, on your side, we'd like you to take Freon loop number 2 and put it in rad flow. Over.
Okay.
And going over the hill here, we've run 26 minutes now on the DFI recorder. So we've got 7 minutes to go. We'll give you another reminder when you come up over the car. Over.
Okay.
John, Freon loop 2 controller to auto A, please. Over.
Dakar, Comtech, Houston, Comtech, air to ground.
Dakar, Comtech.
Okay, key and check. Houston, Comtech, test 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, in the test.
100% key.
Roger, Dakar. Configure for your pass.
Roger.
This is Mission Control. Dakar is the next station with overlapping coverage through Ascension Island. During this pass over the United States, John Young asked about current weather at Edwards, and at Northrop, weather at Edwards is good. Northrop, some cloud decks and some high winds have been reported there. But Edwards,
Attention, contact Houston.
very good
contact
weather.
Air
Also,
Ground 1.
forecast is very good weather for the landing day tomorrow. Information for the fourth reaction control system test firing was passed up.
Attention, contact Houston.
That's
contact Air Ground 2.
Attention, contact.
Okay, you're loud and
Delta
clear.
velocity is
Check.
2 feet per second.
Roger.
Duration of the burn, 4 seconds.
Houston, contact testing 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. In a test.
Verify 100% gain. Voice go.
Ignition time is 1 day, 5 hours, 12 minutes.
Voice go.
Roger. Configure for your pass.
Roger.
Columbia, this is Houston, back with you through Dakar for 10 minutes, over.
Okay, we're in 302. The burn's all set up and the targets look okay.
Okay, very good. And Cripp, was there any question you had about the TV setup at this time?
No, sir.
Okay. And Columbia, we're coming up on the 33-minute egg timer time for your DFI recorder. Mark.
Okay, it's still gray, so didn't turn itself off.
Okay, we copy that it's still gray, Bob. Thank you.
Okay, I went to stop, and it did stop. And I will open the circuit breaker.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Okay, John and Cripp, I want to modify your RCS-4 burn pad as follows. It is to be a 0 Delta V maneuver. Over.
Roger, understand. 0 Delta V. Well, we
That's firm. And you can move into the post-burn attitude at any time.
Okay, we'll sure do it. We'll proceed.
Roger that.
You can certainly hear these big thrusters going off up here in the nose. They really move this vehicle.
Roger.
It is really It's really sporty.
Roger, understand you can hear the thrusters. Thank you.
At night you can see them. And you can feel them too, of course. In fact, doing an RCS burn in here or an open burn, you get plenty of acceleration cues about doing it.
Sim Soup will be disappointed to hear that. Columbia, Houston, we're curious to know whether your cabin temp has been changing any. And we're asking from a comfort point of view more than from what the temperature itself reads.
It seems to be warming up, but then again, it seems to be not too warm right now. It wasn't warmer earlier. Right now, it's it's certainly warmer than when we complained about it a while ago.
Okay. Columbia, we're looking ahead towards your sleep period tonight, and we're thinking we may ask you to have both the water loops on to increase that temperature a bit more even.
Okay.
Columbia, Houston, Cripp, continue your comment about the procedure on the DFI recorder. Did you report that the talkback finally did change?
Only after I went to stop.
Okay, and then, so you did go to stop and then open the circuit breaker, the last step on the page?
Roger that. I went to stop. The talkback went by my phone. I opened the circuit breaker.
Okay, thank you very much. Columbia, we're 30 seconds from LOS. We'll be back in 5 minutes through Botswana.
Okay, Houston, we'll be there.
This is Mission Control. Ascension Island has loss of signal. Next station is Botswana in about 4.5 minutes. Continuing to troubleshoot the development flight instrumentation recorder. Found out during this pass that that recorder still will not stop automatically. And the crew has to stop it and then pull the circuit breaker. The INCO will continue to study data and come up with other troubleshooting procedures. Also during this pass we changed the RCS number 4 firing change in velocity to 0. That had been 2 feet per second. That was changed to 0. That test scheduled in 2 minutes, 15 seconds. That's before we will have acquisition at Botswana. Crew reported that they can hear, see, and feel the reaction control system thrusters firing. 1 day, 5 hours, 10 minutes. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Botswana, Comtech, Houston, Comtech. Air to ground.
Botswana.
Stand by for key and check. Houston, Comtech, test 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. In the test.
Botswana, 100% keying, modulation go.
Roger, configure for your pass.
This is Mission Control at 1 day, 5 hours, 13 minutes elapsed time. We're standing by to talk to Columbia through Botswana.
Columbia, Houston, to you through Botswana for just under 5 minutes, over.
Okay, Rick.
Loud and clear.
Can you find it there, John?
Cripp, was that for us, over?
We're talking to John downstairs. Got the wrong button.
Roger.
Story my life.
Columbia, Houston, have a note for you. Panel R2 reconfiguration, if that's handy to you, over.
Give me about 3 seconds here.
Roger.
Go ahead, Rick.
Okay, on panel R2, your ET umbilical door mode switch, we'd like it to go to GPC, and that would preclude a micro switch failure from causing the motors from driving against the torque limiters. And if you have one of your yellow plastic switch covers handy, you might slip it over it.
Okay, well, I'll be fine. Thank you. Okay.
Columbia, Houston, we've got 50 more seconds in this pass. We'll see you next at Yargady at 5 hours and 31 minutes. Over.
Sounds good. 5:31. What are we supposed to be doing now? Have I got time to shave?
It sounds like it, John.
But you're right. He's got time to shave.
Roger, just, well, Belay that.
Quit using that Navy talk.
You guessed it.
This is Mission Control. Columbia has moved out over the Indian Ocean, out of range of the Botswana station now. The next station to see Columbia will be Yargady in Australia in 12 minutes. At 1 day, 5 hours, 19 minutes. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Yargady, Comtech, Houston, Comtech, air to ground.
Houston, Comtech, Yargady, Comtech, receiving you, 5 by.
Roger, 5 by. This is Houston, Comtech, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test out.
Houston, Comtech, Yargady, Comtech, receiving you, correction, 100% keying, modulation, go.
Roger, configure for the pass.
Roger.
This is Mission Control at 1 day, 5 hours, 31 minutes elapsed time. Columbia will be within range of the Yargady station in about 10 seconds.
Hello, Columbia. This is Houston through Yargady for 7 minutes. How do you read?
Loud and clear, Houston.
Okay, John, you're loud and clear as well. And Columbia, we are going to ask for another RCS maneuver. Using the current attitude, it will be a body axis maneuver, and we'll have more information shortly.
Okay.
Columbia, this is Houston, over. Okay, looking ahead a bit, over Guam, we're going to ask you to interconnect to the right ohms and also to bump up the pressure in the left ohms. We're also sending a one-line teleprinter message to you there we'd like you to glance at before you get to Hawaii. And finally, we'll be with you for 3 more minutes here, and I'll give you a pad for this next burn shortly. Columbia, Houston. Columbia, this is Houston, over. Hello, Columbia, this is Houston. Do you read? Okay, you're weak, but we're basically in the blind. We like a body axis burn at the time 5 hours, 42 minutes, and 35 seconds. And the delta V's as follows. Delta V body X of plus 4.4. Y plus 3.4. And Z of minus 2.1. And that means burn the body VGs up to those values. And do the burn in Ops 2, please. Over.
Houston, you're cutting out.
Okay, Columbia, the VGs count up, and we want X to count up to a plus 4.4, Y plus 3.4, and Z minus 2.1. Over. And that's done with the Ops 2 major mode display.
That whole thing was completely broken. We didn't hear a word you said there.
Okay, John, at the time of 5 hours, 42 minutes, and 35 seconds, we want the body axis burns of delta V X 4.4, Y of 3.4, and Z of minus 2.1. Over. And that's in Ops 2, and we'll see you shortly through Guam.
This is Mission Control. The Argody has lost a signal. Columbia is near the end of the 20th orbit, but will begin orbit number 21 just about acquisition time at Guam in 5 minutes, 10 seconds. During the next pass over the continental United States, there will be television from Columbia while John Young and Bob Crippen converse with Vice President George Bush. That's scheduled for the next pass over the continental United States. At 1 day, 5 hours, 42 minutes elapsed time, this is Mission Control, Houston.
Columbia, Houston through Guam. Do you read? Over. Columbia, this is Houston through Guam for 4 minutes. How do you read?
Loud and clear, Joe. Read you loud and clear. This thrust monitor is not working right at all. It's just not giving us the right velocity. Yeah, I thought we all knew that it was not satisfactory for doing burns.
Okay, we did know it was only semi-accurate.
It was semi-total accurate. Not accurate. Okay, during all that, we ended up having to pressurize the ohm tank. And we also ended up failing off a bunch of the jets because they were used for translation here.
Okay, we understand that, Crippen.
Go back and reselect them.
Okay, very good. Columbia, Houston, we're with you for 3 more minutes here. Going to send some Timbus to you, and you have a one-liner on the teleprinter.
Okay.
And Cripp, when convenient, switch to the right ohms, if you would.
Okay, we'll do that. Hey, Joe, and the next time somebody wants to do something like that, I could got it in Ops 3 and we could have done it sooner.
Okay, we understand. And we learned a lesson from that one as well. And Columbia, the reselected jets look good.
So, what do you want us to do about attitude?
Columbia, go ahead and maintain the post-burn attitude, the current one, please.
Roger, we'll do that. Hold up.
Columbia, Houston, we're with you for 40 more seconds here, and we'll see you next through Hawaii, short pass through Hawaii. Sorry to rush you that way. We're trying to squeeze a little bit more time for the press conference to follow, and we're looking forward to that.
We're looking forward to lunch.
This is Mission Control. Guam has loss of signal. I'm not too good over that station this pass. Now on orbit 21, Hawaii acquires Columbia in 7 minutes. At 1 day, 5 hours, 52 minutes elapsed time. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Tula Big Comtech, Houston. Air to ground 1.
Two contact.
Raj, Goldstone, Houston.
Goldstone.
Mila, Houston. Air to ground 1.
Mila.
Bermuda, Houston.
Bermuda.
Hawaii, Houston.
Read you loud and clear.
Okay, I'm going to multi-access air to ground 1 and 2. Houston, contact. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test out.
Goldstone had 100% keying.
Tula, Houston.
Tula has 100% keying.
Mila, Houston.
Mila had 100% keying.
Bermuda, Houston.
Bermuda, negative. I had 100% key, but no go for modulation. Can we try again, please?
Roger. Hawaii, Houston.
100% keying, audio good.
Roger. Bermuda, Houston, you want it on 1 or both?
Both, please.
Okay. Houston, contact. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test out. Bermuda, Houston, air to ground 1.
Roger, I'm go on air to ground 2. I'm still waiting for a turnaround on air to ground 1.
Okay, I'm going to have...
Okay, we're on it this time. We're ready.
You're ready for 1, okay. Houston, contact. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test out.
Bermuda contact. We'll go for modulation, 100% keys.
Roger. All stations configure per your SCM.
Hello. Contact.
White House is Houston, contact air to ground 1.
Okay, we need fly by air ground 1. How many?
Give me a test count, please.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roger, you're loud and clear. Thank you very much. White House, Houston. White House, Houston.
Hello, Columbia. Houston, with you through Hawaii for 2.5 minutes. How do you read?
Loud and clear. I just copied the one-liner.
Columbia, this is Houston with you for 20 more seconds. We'll go into a keyhole, be with you momentarily, and then see you CONUS in about 5 minutes after that.
Okay, Joe.
This is Mission Control.
Columbia, Houston, for 30 more seconds now. Would you turn on the -Z star tracker for warm-up, please?
We'll do that. We've just been here enjoying hot pastrami, hot corned beef sandwiches, courtesy of John Young.
Oh, my, oh, my. Okay. We'll be back in about 6 minutes and be looking for television.
This is Mission Control. Hawaii's had loss of signal. Buckhorn will acquire in 3.5 minutes, and we will have television when we get to Goldstone. This will be television of the crew and the Vice President Bush. We're 3 minutes away now from acquisition through the West Coast. We'll stand by.
White House, Houston, contact air to ground 1. Would you make a short test count, please? White House, Houston, short test count, please.
Crown, Goddard. Crown, Goddard.
White House.
Yes, Houston, would you shortcast scout, please?
Roger. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roger, you're loud and clear. Thank you very much.
Houston, you're loud and clear also.
Mission Control, Buckhorn has acquisition now.
Hello, Columbia. Houston, back with you through Buckhorn for 16 minutes. How do you rate?
You're loud and clear.
Roger, you're loud and clear as well.
And we hear telephone message coming down. Joe, and are you guys receiving TV at this time?
Trip, we're a little early. We'll pick it up at Goldstone, and let's see, that'll be a few more seconds yet. Stand by.
We're receiving television now.
Okay, Columbia, we're getting a TV picture now and see you floating over into position there. Looks pretty good.
Right.
John and Cripp, we have a telephone call coming into the Space Network from the White House for the crew members of the spaceship Columbia. We would like to patch them through. If you would, please, Mr. Vice President, go ahead.
Absolutely. Right. Oh, Mr. Vice President. Yes, sir. We're just having a lot of fun up here. Spaceship is just working. I'm trying to behave pretty well, Mr. Vice President. Oh. Yeah, it's really working well. Spaceship is just performing beautifully. I think your trip is just going to ignite the excitement and the forward thinking from this country, so I really just wanted to call up and wish you the very best. We certainly appreciate it, Mr. Vice President. Thank you very much, sir. The only thing wrong is I don't get to see you in Houston, Texas, I don't think, because I don't think they're going to let me come down there, and I planned to be there when you got back on Sunday. Well, we're coming to see you, Mr. Vice President. Well, we'll want you up here, I can guarantee you that, and congratulations on what you're doing. How's Cripp's heartbeat doing? Slowed down to about nothing, I think. Oh, really? Well, that's what I couldn't understand that. I thought he was a calm guy out there, you know, and now look at him. Right, right. It's great talking to you, and I'll let you go back to work. What's the next thing you've got to do? We have some more flight plan RCS jet tests to run tonight. And we're going to also find out that if we can don our suits that we're going to use for entry and strap into the seats without any problem. Oh, that's great. I'm sure it'll go well. Sitting right behind my desk is that model you gave me down there, and also the picture of you two guys. And it was there before this phone call, too. Well, we appreciate it, Mr. Vice President. All right, back to work, but it's great talking to you. And best of luck. We'll be watching that re-entry and the landing with great interest. On behalf of the whole country, I'll tell you, everybody will be. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So long, Bob. So long, John. Good talking to you. Best of luck. Sure. Still on there? Hello, Houston. We're back with you.
Roger, Columbia. You've got your normal Capcoms back now.
Okay. Well, the only bad part about it, Joe, is we're going to have to come down.
Well, don't come down in that attitude.
Oh, it's a pretty good attitude.
We're getting a terrific television picture now. Beautiful.
I'm not sure of the scenery you just got, but whatever. That's a great camera. It really puts out a nice picture. Even Crippen can run it sometimes. You know, people were worried about the mid-deck. You'd get in there and float around. Boy, this is great.
Cripp, all of us very much rookies down here are wondering how you are enjoying zero-gravity flight. You look like you're enjoying it.
This is Mission Control. We've handed over to Tula Peak and lost the picture at Goldstone. We expect to reacquire television at Merritt Island Station. This is Mission Control. We do not now expect television through Merritt Island. Flight director said we will go back to normal operations.
Hello, Joe. You tag back up with us again?
Roger. We're right here. Be here for 7 minutes, Bob.
Okay, it sounded like you dropped out there. Be advised for GNC, at 6:03, we had 6:03:58 to be specific. We had a display apt message, and he's the only one that's really got any good visibility into it unless I go in and do some reads. We were not activating any of those switches at the time. There's probably no serious consequence anyhow, but he might take a look at it.
Okay, Cripp, we understand that, and we see that fault message down here as well.
Okay, and are we to maneuver to this IMU line attitude?
Wait one. Go right ahead and maneuver to that attitude when you're ready. Columbia, we may have been in a handover right then. You are go to maneuver to that attitude.
Roger that. We have that in work.
Okay. And Cripp, we're curious after seeing that good TV, just wondering how you're finding zero-G by now. It looks like it's more fun than you can describe.
You got it, baby.
Okay, thank you.
Restraints and everything to work down there in the mid-deck, and you don't need any restraints. Everything is just right within your fingertips. Don't even need any back here on the aft deck to work out the windows.
Very interesting.
Sure would be nice to have some cordless mics up here. That's the other thing you got to worry about, staying connected and not getting yourself wrapped around something.
Roger, we copy that.
Joe, I screwed you all up a while ago. I did not get my paper tied down on my teleprinter because we had a bunch of things going on, and you sent up some messages, none of which came through clearly because of that. The last clear message I had was the one-liner you gave me about the telecom we just had.
Okay, Cripp, it may be better than you think. We have not sent a message since then. So, the record keeping is straight.
Somebody was sending me something.
Raj, I probably reminded you once too often of that one that you've already gotten. No big deal at all. And we're with you for 3 more minutes here.
Now, what I was saying was something was sending a lot of traffic on the teleprinter there.
We're going to, Bob, we're going to look into that. That might be a bit more of a mystery. Columbia, Houston, with regard to the teleprinter message, if any of your ATUs have air-to-ground 2 in transmit-receive, you may be hearing yourself turn around on the teleprinter.
Hi, you called it. The one John plugged into down here on the mid-deck had him.
Columbia, Houston, we'll be going LOS in 30 seconds. Be back with you through Ascension in 14 minutes.
Roger that. See you there.
This is Mission Control. Columbia has loss of signal. Next station will be Ascension Island. It'll be a short pass there, about 3 minutes. Bob Crippen indicated during this pass that he's had no problem adjusting to the lack of gravity. Said that he's enjoying zero-G very much. Both crewmen reported no restraints needed to work in either the mid or aft decks. That had been a question prior to flight. They seem to think that they can perform their duties on those decks without constraints. Ascension is about 12 minutes away. At 1 day, 6 hours, 25 minutes mission elapsed time. This is Mission Control, Houston.